One of the legend himself, Lewis Hamilton, joins forces with the young gun, Max Verstappen, at Red Bull. These two have been fierce rivals on the track, battling it out for the top spot in Formula One. But what if they teamed up? Let's explore all the rumors and potential impacts of Hamilton's potential move to Red Bull. Let us know in the comments below what you think about this potential matchup. Is it for the better or worse? In the past, we've seen some big-name drivers switch teams, and it's caused quite a stir in the F1 community. From Michael Schumacher to Fernando Alonso, these moves have had a massive impact on the sport, both on and off the track. But will Hamilton's potential move to Red Bull be as game-changing as we think? There have been whispers in the paddock that Hamilton is considering a move to Red Bull. The current 7-time world champion races alongside the notorious Max Verstappen. It's like the Avengers teaming up with the X-Men or Batman, working with Superman. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating a bit, but you get the point. But hold on a minute. Before we get too excited, let's take a closer look at the reliability of these rumors. After all, it wouldn't be the first time that the F1 rumor mill has spun out of control. The potential impacts on Red Bull and Mercedes. Let's talk about the potential impacts of Lewis Hamilton joining Red Bull and how it could affect F1. Red Bull's current lineup is no slouch, with Max Verstappen and Sergio Perez both showing their chops on the track. But with Hamilton's talent and experience, the team could possibly dominate the competition. Of course, there are always pros and cons to any major decision, and Hamilton joining Red Bull is no exception. On the one hand, having two top-tier drivers like Hamilton and Verstappen on the same team could create an unstoppable force. They could push each other to new heights and help Red Bull secure more championship titles. On the other hand, having two drivers at such a high level could also lead to internal conflict and competition. It could be tough to balance out the resources and attention given to each driver, and there's always the risk of egos getting in the way. Plus, Red Bull has invested a lot of time and money in developing their current team, so bringing in Hamilton could likely upset the team dynamic. And let's not forget about Mercedes, which has dominated the sport for the past several years. Hamilton's potential move to Red Bull could be seen as a major loss for the team, and they would need to scramble to find a suitable replacement. It could also give Red Bull an edge in terms of resources and insider knowledge, as Hamilton has been with Mercedes for several years and knows their strategies and tactics inside and out. The history behind Red Bull and Mercedes. First, let's talk a little bit about Red Bull. Well, they didn't just stop at making energy drinks. They decided to go to a motorsport event. Founded in 2005, Red Bull Racing has wasted no time in making itself felt in Formula One. They won their first race in 2009 and have since won 4 Constructors' Championships and 4 Drivers' Championships. But it wasn't always smooth sailing for them. Initially, they struggled to make their mark in the sport. They were seen as underdogs, a scrappy team that didn't have a chance with the big boys like Ferrari and Mercedes. But they did not let that discourage them. They kept pushing, kept innovating, and eventually became a force to be reckoned with. And then there's Mercedes, the royalty of Formula One. They have won the Constructors' Championship 8 years in a row and the Drivers' Championship 7 years in a row. Now let's talk about Hamilton. Love him or hate him, you can't deny he's one of the greatest drivers of all time. He has won 7 championships, 103 races, and he has been a thorn in the side of Red Bull and their young star Max Verstappen for years. Speaking of Verstappen, these two have been on the track for a while now, and things really heated up in 2021 when they fought for the championship. Many accidents, controversies, and incidents involving bad blood occurred between the two teams. Recently, Hamilton and Mercedes team boss Toto Wolff have made some controversial comments about their future together. Hamilton has expressed disappointment with the team's performance this season, and Wolff has said they may look to shake things up in the coming years. Of course, we don't know how Verstappen feels about driving alongside him. Maybe he's excited at the prospect of having Hamilton as a teammate, or maybe he's annoyed at the idea of having to share the limelight. Either way, it's definitely going to be an exciting development. But why is Hamilton frustrated with Mercedes in the first place? Well, it's no secret that the team has struggled this season. They have been plagued by technical issues, incorrect calling, and a general lack of speed compared to their competition. Hamilton himself has made some uncharacteristic mistakes on the track, which he has admitted are a sign of his frustration. Over the years, Hamilton and Mercedes proved a formidable duo, winning 6 Drivers' Championships and 7 Constructors' Championships together. But despite the win, there were always rumors that Hamilton might be looking to finish his career somewhere else. And that's where Red Bull comes in. But I mean, come on, who saw it coming? It's like LeBron James leaving the Lakers to join the Sacramento Kings. It just doesn't make sense, or does it? Hamilton might be tired of the issues with Mercedes. Maybe he wants another challenge. Perhaps he wants to always be on the winning team. Or maybe he just really likes the taste of Red Bull. And what happens when his contract ends? That's the million-dollar question. Hamilton has previously hinted that he may retire at the end of this season. But with the possibility of a move to Red Bull at the helm, who knows what the future holds? Expert insights and prediction. There's been a lot of speculation and rumors flying around about this move. But what do the insiders think? According to F1 journalists and insiders, there's a mixed bag of opinions on the likelihood of Hamilton moving to Red Bull. Some think it's just a wild rumor with no real substance, while others believe there's a chance it could happen. One insider even said that Hamilton might be using the rumor to get Mercedes to give him a better contract. If Hamilton were to join Red Bull, it would certainly shake up the 2023 season and beyond. It could create a new dynamic within the team and impact the relationship between Hamilton and his new teammate, Max Verstappen. However, some experts believe that Hamilton's experience and skill could be a game-changer for Red Bull. On the flip side, Hamilton's potential move could also have a major impact on Mercedes and their future plans. Losing a driver of Hamilton's caliber would undoubtedly be a blow to the team, but it could also create opportunities for up-and-coming talents to step into the spotlight. What do you think about this potential move? Let us know in the comments down below. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more F1 content.